Hello everyone, Johnny is back.
Johnny's back.
Johnny's back to Snorkel. I know it's been a while since I have shown my face on this channel. It has been a bummer to not participate in any movie reviews or anything like that. But I am back for a very big, special occasion, and that is a comic review for one of the most anticipated comics of the year, of a while, I guess. And that would be Doomsday Clock by Jeff Johns. And art by Gary Frank. Jeff Johns is back writing comics. The last comic that we read by him was the Rebirth Special, which was like the 90-page thing that reset the DC universe. And that was an awesome comic. I mean, it's like one of the best comics in recent years, I would say. And it's kicked off all the success that they've had in the last 18 months or so. And a lot of it has been leading to this in a way, even though this is, you can read this on its own, basically. We got the lenticular cover here with Rorschach's face and the Trinity logo symbols on there, which is really, really cool. What do you think about the first part you did?
It was really good.
Yeah.
I wasn't even expecting to get this cover. We were trying to get the Superman cover, but this one will do just fine because it's really amazing.
Awesome.
And on the back, I can't see it obviously because of the board, but there's the Doomsday Clock, and it's like you can see it moving. It's basically just like this. But overall, man, I didn't know what to expect. I mean, there's different covers, so you never know, but this cover is actually probably the most important one to the story.
Yeah, for this particular issue. Especially.
So yeah, I'm glad I actually got this cover. Oof, man, it was literally from the 5th panel on. Johnny was playing Call of Duty while I started reading the first couple pages, and I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, it's Rorschach is back.
Rorschach is back. A different Rorschach.
This is we're gonna be talking about all types of spoilers, so go read the issue right now before we get into this. But yeah, Rorschach is back. A different Rorschach. Supposedly, that's what he says.
So basically, the world is basically coming to an end. Like, there's about to be nuclear war of some kind. It's just completely falling apart.
Yeah. The
news stations are all shutting down, and there's basically going to be like a state-run news agency going forward, news network.
And it's if you have to read Watchmen to understand what's happening here, because it's Watchmen characters. It's following the plot after the events of Watchmen, I guess. Because it's not totally clear if this is like the Watchmen world. But yeah, it's supposed to be some years after the end of Watchmen, and as we know, at the end of Watchmen, Adrian Veidt, he fucking kills a bunch of people to save the world, basically. And Rorschach is killed by Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan goes away. And so here, I guess the truth has been exposed, which has him on the run. Ozymandias is on the run, and obviously this Rorschach is alive, but it's not the same one, I guess. He takes off his glove, and his skin is like black or like brown. Like he's not a white guy anymore. I don't know who this could be, if it's someone we know, if it's just like this new character. I don't know what Jeff Johns is fucking cooking up. But
even if it's even a different guy.
Yeah, if it's a different guy at all, who knows?
Who knows at this point?
He's in prison, like he's breaking into a prison. And he helps this woman escape.
Marionette and the mime. Her husband.
Yeah, her husband. He gets them out, and he takes them to it's Night Owl's hangar, basically, in his basement, which you guys are familiar with. And you expect Night Owl to come out, and fucking Adrian Veidt comes out, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, he's on the run, and he's just hiding in a basement in New York City. Like,
and he's working with Rorschach, which is kind of strange.
Yeah.
Overall, I mean, the writing in this, the artwork was great. I mean,
the artwork is phenomenal. This is probably the best I've seen from Gary Frank. Like, I've read some comics of his, and it's just off the wall. The end of this comic, what happens?
So, everything is in Rorschach's storyline, the Watchmen storyline, and then they cut to Metropolis, and Clark is having a nightmare about the night his parents died, and he got dropped off at prom, and then on the way home his parents got in a car accident and died, and then he woke up and Lois is with him, and he's just like, oh, I don't know what the hell is going on. I've never had a nightmare before. And then
Lois is like, you were like screaming, like the fucking room was shaking and shit. Yeah. And then he's like, have you ever had a nightmare? And he's like, no, I don't think I have. And it's like, holy fuck, like Dr. Manhattan, and it says before they cuts to Metropolis, I think Rorschach, they're talking about Dr. Manhattan, like he's the only one that can save the world, like he has to come back and fix things, and they're like, well, he left, like we don't know where he is, and like, well, he's out there somewhere, like they gotta try to connect with this place where he's at and like get him back. And we know from the Rebirth special that Dr. Manhattan is I don't know if he's in the DC universe, like physically, but he has been affecting it.
Yeah.
And we read The Button as well, which was also kind of tied into this. And and obviously Clark is being affected, and so it's going to be very interesting to see how does Clark play into this? How is he going to interact with Dr. Manhattan? How is Dr. Manhattan going to get pulled back? How is Rorschach going to... Because how is Rorschach going to get Dr. Manhattan back? From another world,
I mean,
basically. You know what I mean?
I think Superman and Flash and Batman are going to have something to do with that.
Yeah.
Superman obviously being Superman.
Yeah.
Flash can... I don't want to say he can manipulate time, but he's
tapped into time and space.
He's tapped into it at the very
So I think the main DC characters, I don't know how many DC characters are going to be in this. I know Superman's the main one, obviously, and then Batman, I heard, is going to have a pretty significant role, and then Wonder Woman and Flash.
I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. It's an introductory issue. So.
Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. It was super good.
Yeah, I'm going to give it like an 8, pushing 9. I'll say it's around a 9.
I don't want to give it too much right now because if the issues end up getting more, better. Not even better, but just like more impactful.
Yeah.
Because I want to give it...
You can't go higher than
impact, that. Exactly. So I don't want to give it a 9.5 out of 10, and then where do I go from there? This is as significant to me as the original like Rebirth specials that are coming out. I mean, it's that big, and we're going to dive into some pretty intense stuff, I can tell, over the next 12 issues.
This is a great start, and like I said, I'm just really excited to get my hands on the next issue. Thank you guys for watching as usual, and we'll see you next time.